George Burrell was arrested by the Marlin Police Department Tuesday night. During his arrest, several witnesses claim the arresting officers used what they describe as excessive and unnecessary force. In fact, they claim Burrell was beaten for no reason at all.
They snatched him out of his truck, and I got about along here, and he pulled his gun on me. And I asked him, man, what are y'all doing? I said, this ain't right. He told me to get back, because it don't concern me.
One had him right here, and that big fat one was beating him, you know, just started beating him. And me around here, my family run out here and told him they was wrong, what y'all beating him for? And even when he was handcuffed, they was started beating on him.
The reason we stopped you is because your headlight's not working. And I said, but yeah, they do work, you know, and came and pulled them on. I'm charged with DWI, aggravated assault on a police officer, resisting arrest, and evading arrest.
Did you take a breathalyzer?
No, I didn't. They didn't tell me what I was charged with until 3 hours later.
The officer was attempting to stop George Burrell on 2 traffic violations. One to be the license plate lights, and the second, my understanding, was the headlight.
His headlights work.
Not on high beam.
Marlin Police Chief Marion Humphrey disputes witness accounts, but acknowledges officers did hit Burrell. He showed us a hospital report that says doctors found no bruises several hours later. Burrell's sister, Catherine Maxwell, works for the city of Marlin. When she arrived at work on Wednesday, she claims Marlin City Manager Sue Philly told her not to talk about her brother's arrest.
Yeah, by the city manager not to talk because I could lose my job behind it. But, you know, I'm going to speak out for what's right. I'm an outspoken person, and I want to know what's going on.
The officer who the witnesses say beat Burrell is Jim Saylor. In October, Saylor was fired from the Hearn Police Department after he struck a paraplegic with his flashlight.
Just through the grapevine, I heard he was hired, but I was kind of amazed that Marlin administration or police department didn't call me personally. Usually they show professional courtesy, and especially if a man's been terminated for a type of charge that he was terminated for.
Saylor, who was unavailable for comment, was also indicted for injury to a child in June. Court records show the indictment was dropped after he completed counseling. Other Marlin police officers have faced allegations before joining the Marlin Department. A lawsuit filed in 1991 alleged that Clifford Webster and Robert Hall were among a group of Cockrell Hill police officers who beat and tortured a prisoner. After the prisoner was taken to a hospital for treatment, all charges against him were dropped. The lawsuit was settled in April of 1992. And it's not just those who have been arrested who are concerned. A former Marlin police dispatcher who says she filed several sexual harassment complaints is now leaving Marlin because she and her husband say they fear retribution. Marlin City Manager Sue Philly, who oversees the police department, was unavailable for comment, but Mayor Tom Black promised to look into the situation.
We'll get to the bottom of it and find out what the trouble is, and whatever's any wrong done is certainly be corrected.
This morning, George Burrell's sister was suspended from her city job in Marlin. John McLemore, News Channel 10.